Hello everyone, welcome to a tech video. Today I'm going to revive this camera that I bought way back in 2012. So this camera has been sitting in the dust for so long, I don't even know when was the last time I've used this. If you look at the photo that I first took when I found this camera out of nowhere, it was very badly in a very bad condition. But I've cleaned it up and right now I'm going to change the battery, which is bloated, to see if it works. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna be unboxing the battery, which is gonna be very boring, so I'll skip forward. Alright, so I've taken the battery out of the box and right now I'm gonna take it out from the bubble wrap. And as you can see, this is not the original battery. I bought this battery for I think 30 or 40 bucks, around the $40. But if it works, it will work. I couldn't find the original, and I also couldn't find any battery in retail. I mean, to be fair, this camera is like what, 12 years old, so I'm not surprised. So let me get it out from the box, and this is the battery. It's definitely, I mean, like I said again, it's definitely not the original, but let's see if it works. Now I'm gonna put it in the camera to test it out. Alright, so now for the moment of truth. Will this camera power on? It does. The booting up time seems a bit long, but I mean that this is a very old camera, so not surprised. Yep, so the camera works fine. I guess I need to set the clock first, so let me set the clock and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the camera is revived, you can see there are a lot of photos that were taken way back in 2012 when I first bought this camera, as you can see on the dates of the photo. But how would it work today? Is it still usable today? Obviously I wanted to test it out, right? So in December of 2024, I went to Genting Highlands in Malaysia. I decided to bring the camera along to snap some photos for fun. Here are the photos, and I've decided to put it all unedited. So here it is. Now, before I share my opinions on the camera, I want to know, what do you think of these photos? Leave it down in the comment down below. Now, I will share what do I think of this 2012 camera. Well, to me, as a person who uses modern mirrorless cameras, no shit, this is of course lacking in quality. However, I thought the photos have some film style look to it, which creates very interesting photos. My only complaint is that once I turn this camera above 400 ISO, the photo it produces turns into a grainy mess. I mean, 400 ISO has grain, but it feels like natural grain to give it texture to the photo. Also, the largest focal length on this camera is f3.3, which somehow some photos it gives it an unnatural blurring. So I thought the photos out of the aperture does not look very nice. To me, f4 makes it look more sharper. So if you combine these two, you know what it means. It means that this camera is very bad at low light photography, and to compensate for that, a flash is needed for a lot of the time, which will be a struggle for photos if you need to zoom. As you can see, this camera can zoom really well. I think up to 20 times zoom. But if let's say your subject is not close to you and you're in low light, your flash can't hit the target, which is an issue to me. But you know what? I can't really complain. You can take close-up photos in low light, but with the use of flash to compensate. But if there's strong lighting, you can zoom in as much as you can and don't use the flash. You can still get very nice photos. Let me know what you think of this camera, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.